If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go.
Hi, my name's Pat. First, I want you to know I'm not used to public speaking, so this is not one of my comfort zones. But one of the things I want to do is tell you why celebration is so important to me. First, let me give you a little background on myself. I grew up in a kind of quasi-religious family when I was really small. My mother went to church with my brother and I, but my father never went to church. My mother quit going to church, but my brother and I were required to go to church all the time. And that worked for a while, but not for a long time. When I got married, I was married in a Christian church, and we did go to church off and on for some time. When my children were born, we did not go to church when they were small, but when they grew a little larger, and we went to church until they were probably in junior high, and then we just quit. This was a tough time for me. I didn't know what I believed. I think I stopped believing in Jesus and in God, and there was something missing from my life. And then I became involved here. My son and my daughter-in-law said we should come to this church and try it out. It was really non-traditional. And so when we first came, the contemporary music and the atmosphere seemed really, really strange to me. But the thing that drew me was the message that I heard in the sermons. All of the messages that I heard related to me and my issues today, and I could finally start bringing something that was practical into my life from the sermons. When I first experienced my first Compassion Sunday, it warmed my heart. I was willing to give so much to others. It is this family and this church that showed me that Jesus was missing from my life. The mission to bring the church to Jesus was fulfilled with me. I am now studying the Bible, and I finally know that it is as relevant today as it was when it was written. It gives us all the roadmap to live our lives, to help others, and to be the person Jesus asked us to be. Without this church and the ministers I have encountered, I would not feel as content and happy as I do today. You have all been there for members and non-members when there is a need, and you accept people for where they are and who they are, and you have opened your arms to me and my family. This church offers so many different groups and small Bible studies for anyone who wants to feel like a bigger part of the church. I encourage everyone to take advantage of these groups and the wonderful people who lead them. By joining some of these groups, I have grown in my relationship to Jesus and to others in the group. I know someone will be there for you if you just let them know you need something. Staff are wonderful for support and for help. We need to support the youth group so the young do not lose their way like I did. In this day and age, they need all the support they can get, and what better support than our Savior Jesus Christ. Because I know what this church has done for me, I ask that each and every one to keep supporting us by your prayers, your talents, and your gifts. It takes all of us to pray and give what we can to keep this ministry strong and growing. Give from your heart as Jesus asked us to do. Keep in mind the mission of this church, reaching, connecting, and growing. May God bless us and our church.
This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long.